Hey guys, Julie here. I'm with Maggie and we're out on a cute little walking trail at the park. I'm out here, we're going to be working on her heel command in a new location. I'll also probably do some work on her sit stays, her down stays, and her recall, just in a new place, and also really a new handler since Josh has been the one doing all the work. And now I come in and see how it transfers to a new person in preparation for transferring it to her owner at the go home. So we're going to start with a nice little heel. I love this little walking path here. So to get her into a heel with me, what I'm going to do is say the word heel as I start walking, but I'm also going to be tapping the tone button at the same time because the tone always initiates movement. And what she should do is start moving with me and lock right into that heel position. Maggie, heel, tap my tone. She finds my left leg, she locks in. Perfect. Perfect join up, perfect heel position. Now, if she doesn't maintain this position, I'll show you some moves that I do. But for now, she is completely in a perfect position. All right, guys, we're on our walk. She's maintaining really a very nice heel position. But as you notice right now, she's kind of behind me and not in heel. So here I'm gonna tap my tone a couple times. Oh, she fixed it. There she goes again. Tap my tone, and she finds that heel position. So if she goes behind me or over to my right side, I always tap the tone and have her close the gap, just like that. Good girl. If she veers forward, what I will do is start walking really fast and then I'll abruptly slow down, right? If she doesn't slow down with you, which is what will happen if they're constantly pushing, pressure immediately turns on and then you repeat that same move. And the second time, they should immediately stop with you because they're paying attention and they're following you and it moves them slightly back. Another thing you can do is you can abruptly make a 180. So if they're too far ahead and you turn around like this, they're gonna lag forward because they were already ahead of you. Your dog should be turning smoothly with you because they should be following you. If they don't turn smoothly with you, it gives you an opportunity to correct on the collar. So you would tap and then repeat, of course, the next time, and they should turn nicely with you. So we've got our pace change, walk fast and abruptly slow down. We've got our 180. You can also do a stop and sit. Stop, and if they don't immediately sit down, click the collar, okay? Heel. And then you can also do your heel tap, which is where you take your left leg, gently bump it into their chest at the same time you click the collar. That is really effective, and a lot of people have told me that's their favorite, okay? So if they're pushing, you would take your leg, boop, and if they're too far ahead, it bumps into their chest at the same time you click the collar. That's 4 moves you can do to stop a dog with a pushy heel. If she starts to lag too far behind, that's when I also tap my tone and she closes the gap. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Flip the camera around for you guys. We've got her in a nice sit stay, and there's a person coming, so I'm actually gonna move her off the trail, put her in a sit, and let this person walk by. So I'm gonna use my recall to do that. Come. Good girl. She comes to me. Sit. Down. Put her in a down. This is really nice trail etiquette if you're ever on a hiking trail or even just a walking trail like this and you need to stop and take a break. Move your dog off the trail, let the person walk by, and have your dog watch from afar, okay? And that's also good practice for her and her impulse control because she used to be the dog that would rush towards any person, lunging and barking at them. Okay, so that was a really nice real life experience for Maggie where I was able to pull her off the trail, put her in a stationary command, have a person walk by. She looked at them, she observed, she took it all in, but she did not lunge towards them or bark. So that's really, really, really good. Now let's get back to our walk. I'm gonna use a recall to get her back to me, and then we're gonna go into a moving heel. Maggie, no. This is why we're still practicing. I don't want her to respond to her name as a recall. I want her to respond to her name as just look at me. Maggie, good. So I'll do a couple reps of that. If you ever catch your dog responding to their name as if it were a recall, correct them, put them back, and then repeat. Because you really don't want a dog who hears their name and then just runs across the room. Like, what if you just wanted to tell them they were doing well? Maggie. And then I'm gonna use my tone with the word come. Come. Good girl. Heel. And then we've got a moving heel. this is all, of course, completely off leash in a new location. So this is how we start to translate this to new people and new environments and make sure it holds up out in the real world. That was a tone there. Close the gap, girl. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Just having some fun with her. Notice how I say stay. She stays in that sit stay and I'm able to walk completely away. Let's see if I can do a distance down. Down. What a good girl. Wow, she's come so far. Let's just try a tone recall. Good girl. She should come and sit or down right in front of me. Good girl. Sit. Very nice. Heel and back to a heel. So I hope you can see the practicality of these commands. This is a dog who really you can take anywhere and have complete control over. Walk nicely, have her hold commands in real life situations as people are walking by, and give her freedom. Release her and let her go have fun and sniff and go potty and not have to be always at the end of a tight leash, which is how she arrived. And we're gonna turn around. She's right there with me. No leash. Good girl. Maggie. Break. Good girl.